Hello to all lovers of Turkish cinema. We are glad to present the top best Turkish comedy series. Click on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Sometimes Life is Beautiful. A film about the idealist teacher Kayat and the problems she will face at school. About the life she leads with her sister Gözde. What just does not fall on the head teacher Hayat because of the principles she adheres to. Problems do not let go of the teacher Hayat even after she leaves the private school for Anadolu Lyceum. Heartbreaking. Successful young academician Murat, who has been living in the USA for a long time, returns to his homeland in Turkey. One day, while walking with a friend, he accidentally meets a charming young gypsy woman, Hazret, and falls madly in love with her. After that, his life changes dramatically. If you have already watched this series, please write a comment review. Full Moon. Nazli wants more than anything to open his own restaurant, become a professional culinary specialist, learn Japanese cuisine. In the meantime, she is a student, and in order to earn a living, Nazli gets a temporary job. The girl becomes the personal chef of a businessman named Ferret. As a result of various coincidences, they begin to get closer, and then fall in love. Forced husband. Omar is the only heir in the family. Because of his sloppiness, his parents, in order to protect him from the consequences, decide to marry him. The bride was chosen by the father. She was the daughter of his business friend. The father wanted to arrange the fate of his son with this marriage, but first of all to solve his financial problems. If you have already watched this series, please write a comment review. Love does not understand words. Hayat was born in a small provincial town. Together with two of her friends, she moves to the capital. Murat is a handsome man and a rich heir. Their first meeting was filled with hatred. However, after a while, a real feeling broke out between them and the young people fell desperately in love with each other. But will they be able to carry their love through numerous difficulties and trials? Number 309. Lail, who was abandoned before the wedding, put an end to love. And yet, without refusing her mother, who is trying to marry her off, she agrees to go to a meeting, organized by mom with Dr. Onur. But sitting at her table is another Onur. This misunderstanding will lead to completely unexpected results. If you have already watched this series, please write a comment review. Early bird. Sanam is a cheerful girl. Every morning, she wakes up early and opens shop instead of a sick father. That's why they called her the early bird. The girl is forced to look for a good job, otherwise she will be married to a childhood friend. In the end, Sanam gets a job at a publishing house where her sister Lail works. This is where her adventures begin. Cherry season. The main character of the series is a young and beautiful girl named Oykü. Even as a child, she was secretly in love. The heart of our heroine was torn from feelings for the guy, and the harder it was for her to watch that he did not pay any attention to her at all. The young man doted on her close friend named Shimu. It is not known how the relationship in this love triangle would have developed if one day fate had not brought Oykü and Ayaz together. If you have already watched this series, please write a comment review. The Smell of Strawberries. The love story of a young and beautiful girl Asli. She dreams of becoming a world-class pastry chef. One day, fate will bring her to a young and rich guy named Barak, the most enviable groom in Turkey. The meeting will not be pleasant, they will hate each other. One day a girl with a friend leaves for Bodrum. Imagine her surprise when the same guy was sitting next to her on the plane. Love for Rent. A young, charming guy Omar succeeds in the fashion business. For the sake of profit, relatives want to marry him to a beautiful girl who has just returned from America, having received an education there. But she only has thoughts about how she will shine in high society. The guy doesn't like this idea. By chance, he meets a young girl, Daphne, a waitress in a cafe, whose family is in a difficult situation, thanks to her brother. In order to get rid of the obsessive bride, he kisses Daphne in front of his aunt. Auntie decided to take advantage of this situation and bribed Daphne to achieve her goal, to marry her nephew. Do not forget to write in the comments which series will you watch first.